believe that a lot of people listening to this are going to think to themselves that the Lakers and Warriors can turn some sort of thing on, and they will judge against Minnesota and OKC and everyone else at the top of that conference, maybe even Denver, even though they've won the championship. You can't do it against the best because I've seen LeBron and Curry be better than you when they're at their best. But I think the guard has changed. Like, I expect the younger teams to show me something in the playoffs, but I do fear the Clippers. Like, if I have to play the Clippers.
You don't fear LeBron anymore.
I don't feel LeBron anymore.
Because he made it to the Western Conference Finals.
I'll tell you what, I fear the Clippers more than I do the Warriors. And a lot of people would disagree with me on that because over the last week, everyone is – because you've seen for 10 years the Warriors be great, you expect them to be able to summon something, even though the last time they tried, they could not.
Right.
The last time you saw that was Klay Thompson actually being Klay Thompson. Now he's just a shell of himself.
But every once in a while he can give you the game. He gave it to you. He's given it to you a couple of times recently, even as he's given you the public vulnerability that athletes never do, which is I'm okay with a reduced role. I'm okay looking in the mirror and having Draymond yell at me, quit crying.
He's got no choice, though, Dan.
But Draymond Green is asking Klay Thompson to toughen up and have – Stugotz, this part to me is super interesting, okay? We just got done with the Super Bowl. Look how hard it is to kill the real champions. You doubt. They're falling apart. He's the tight end's dating a pop star. It's crazy around them. I doubt. Oh, they win again. Why? Because they're better than everybody again and again. The Warriors have been that for twice as long. Mm-hmm. Twice as long. Borrowed Kevin Durant, spit him out. They've dominated that sport when LeBron wanted to be dominating the sport. They had the team. They built the architecture to fight him. And now it goes down. And Klay's whimpering, and Draymond's like, not yet, Klay. Not yet. I want to fight. I'm going to go out here punching my teammates, choking Gobert. And Klay's like, I got a reduced role. And Draymond's like, no, I want to fight the league, and I'm the furnace. Did you see that locker room video of Klay's whimpering, getting in his feelings, and Draymond's like, will you toughen up? I was ejected for a finals game, and I came back and scored 32 in a game 7.
Klay responded with 26 points.
I'm saying he's the furnace. Klay's not the furnace. Klay gets the benefit. Klay could have been traded for Kevin Love and scored 30 points in Minnesota and never won a championship. The leader of that team's Draymond, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. I mean, Draymond tried to make the LeBron James trade go through. I think Klay Thompson would have went to L.A.
I just think
he's
it's
running
crazy.
the team.
I think it's crazy that Draymond Green is the leader of that team. Like almost fundamentally crazy. Like he's got to go to therapy to cool down the furnace because the whole thing runs on him being strong.
But they've said it throughout the years, and I'm surprised you're surprised, only from this standpoint, because Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they have all said he's the guy that gets us going. He is the guy. He's the leader.
No, but Stugotz, I'm talking about how that has been playing with fire for 10 years. Sometimes it gets ejected for Game 5 of the final.
Right.
It's still – Stugotz, he's made his broadcasting career now and says he's the new media, and he's not wrong. He's going to do a simulcast with Barkley while he's playing. That's the top of both games. Mm-hmm. Draymond Green will give you 12, 6, and 6 and a bunch of defense and a mouth and a furnace and winning and a heart and will crush people the way no one active will crush people to their face and in private, and then you're all wondering, why is Gobert allowed to be dragged across the court like that? And the league gets real worried. Oh, no, Draymond's out of control. While it fuels the best thing we've seen the last 10 years. Because that thing has been as good or better than LeBron. That thing won Andre Iguodala a finals MVP for merely holding LeBron to 35 points a game.
That thing has been the best thing in the sport for the last decade,
but
easily.
This is the part I'm fascinated by because we love the storylines. And will it be the Clippers? Can they handle Westbrook? They got four knuckleheads. Can OKC actually survive and be young because they're great? Or is the dying dynasty got one more Draymond's going to kick you in the nuts on the way out? Like that's the story. It's
and you think the young teams are coming for the Warriors? That's done. No more Warriors. No more LeBron. It's over.
I think in both sports.
Be careful.
I think in Stugotz.
I care about you.
In football and basketball, we've lived the changing of the guard. We're already having the Brady Mahomes conversation, and in this sport. Yawning indifference about Denver. Who's really coming to get the Warriors and the Lakers? Who's really coming to finish LeBron and Steph? Because competitive champions go down the hardest. Stugotz, for everything LeBron has done in his career, among the craziest is he's still this good at this age. Like, he shouldn't.
The Warriors still want him.
He shouldn't be in any championship conversations. It's asinine.
And Jokic is going for his third MVP, and nobody's talking about the Nuggets, but like there are so many teams that the Golden State Warriors have to jump, and if everything is right in Golden State, it feels like they can. Like we've seen it happen before.
No,
right?
you believe in nights like last night when they beat Utah by 30 on the road, or the last week of what they give you. I think they're a 500 team. I don't think they could turn anything on. I don't think what the Lakers can turn on in the in-season tournament is something they're going to be able to do again. Like I don't. Are people expecting that? Are people expecting?
I mean, the Lakers did it a year ago. I mean, the Heat did it a year ago.
The Lakers.
I mean, Dan, they got to the Western Conference Finals, did they not? LeBron kind of turned it on at the end there.
I mean, Denver, I feel like Denver ran roughshod through the entire postseason last year. Like nobody thought any. I mean, maybe you thought you were doing the same analysis on Denver that you now do on Minnesota and OKC, which is I haven't seen them do it, therefore I don't believe they'll do it.
That's fair. The last 5 games, to be fair to Golden State, they have won against your Brooklyn Nets, one of the best teams in the NBA.
Good team.
The Sixers, the Pacers, the Suns, and Utah. I mean, they've won 7 of 10. But I'm not going to write them off yet. LeBron, I'm okay with. I'm not going to write Steph Curry off. I've